Okay, so back to the how's the market? Are you raising your hand for a question, or do I get to ask you how's the market? Oh, question. Okay, go ahead.
It shows here that new sales, new listings and active listings went up about 20%. But on the other side of it, it shows closed sales and pending sales down 5%. What is that?
Oh, wow, you have to point out the negative, huh? No, okay. You're right. So you're pointing out a 26% increase in new listings as compared to last year. So that's saying sellers are getting really excited. I see prices going up. I want to sell now. So they're either excited, they can get out from under a high mortgage. On the other hand, though, you're saying that we're seeing pending sales are going down. Pending sales and closed sales for single-family homes compared to the same time last year were down how much?
Well, condos went down by 5%.
Condos went down by 5%. I think single-family homes went up, right? Yeah. So condos went down 5%. Here's the thing you have to remember about condos. Condos are skewed sometimes, and I think this may hold true for this case, because if you look back last year, same month, you might see some development, new project sales. A whole new building may come on at one time. Like this year, we have the Cove Waikiki, and they're all going to hit in a month, right? So with condos, you'll see the big explosion at one time because it's a whole building that gets released at one time. With homes, you don't see that as much. They'll release a few at a time. So I think 5% down is still flat. Until we see a continuing trend. Talking about trends, I'm going to draw some pictures. I heard some people remark about me drawing some pictures because they've seen my drawings before. I want to show you something. I'm going to show you the trend for closed sales, median sales price, and active listings for the past 1 year. And it's percentage change, not actual numbers, but percentage change, because that's what we look at, right? So, which one do you want first? Active listings, price, or sales? Active listings. Okay. That's what it's shaped like. Active listings. That's the percent increase. So the velocity of increase in inventory, active listings, is pretty quick. It's happening. What's next?
What's the time frame for this?
1 year. 1 year. Yeah. Okay, what do you want next? Sales price or closed sales?
Sales price.
Sales price. So I better write this down, huh? Active inventory. And now we want median sales price. Okay, price. Pretty healthy. We knew it was going up. Our record high on island was around 687. We've had 684 1 month this year. We've had 685, so it's been pretty positive. Okay, last one is unit sales, and this is what your question kind of implied. Are you ready? Where do you think it's going to go if I'm starting here? Unit sales. So go back to what we talked about, supply and demand. What can we expect?
Is this single family or?
This is single family. This is single family. Condo is very similar. What can we expect if demand is slowly going down or steadying out? See, in real estate, we don't say it goes down, it's stabilizing. It's going down. Prices are going up, and then inventory is going up. And that's what Manoj described. What's going to happen in the future if this continues? What has to happen?
It's going to level off. It's just they're all going to meet.
They're going to meet. They're going to go play together. All right. Whew. Like this. Yeah, look at that. I didn't do that on purpose. It just happened. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I can tell you the pressure of inventory going up, sales going down means prices should level. And that's what's already starting to happen. Is that a bad thing? What we said earlier is not a bad thing.
No, it's a good thing.
As long as unit sales remain the same, then we don't have the crash in the market. We don't have the bubble like we did in 2008, 2007, and 1992. Right? Then we had the Japanese bubble in 91, 92, and the mortgage crisis in 2007, 2008. So that's what our market is today. So let's go back again. let's go back to my volunteer. Who was my volunteer? Cheryl was my volunteer. I was going to try to choose someone. I was going to let you off the hook, but they said Cheryl. How's the market, Cheryl?
Are you buying or selling?
Well, I was thinking that I was going to buy, but I wasn't sure if it's the right time yet. Is it a good time to buy, Cheryl?
Inventory is going up. Interest rates are still level. In fact, they've gone down a little bit. It's a great time to buy.
Okay, so Cheryl says that interest rates are low, inventory is going up, so you have more choices as a buyer. So you have more choices and affordability because interest rates are low, so it's a good time to buy. I like that answer. Who wants to give me the seller answer? Who wants? Glenda. Don't worry, only my voice gets caught on the microphone, so I'll just repeat what you say. So, for sellers, should they sell now? And if so, why?
Well, prices are going up and then they're eventually stabilizing, but it's a great time to sell because you have a large pool of buyers out there. They're looking for property because interest rates are down, so a lot of them can't afford larger mortgages.
Okay, so it's a good time to sell because there's a lot of buyers out there. Buyers can afford higher mortgages and prices have gone up. Prices have certainly gone up since 2009, steadily all the way up there. And you're getting multiple offers, right? You had that Karayan listing in Eva Beach, Eva Villages. You have more than one offer, right? You get multiple offers, and then seller has the leverage, and what happens to the price that they get when you have multiple offers? Goes up. So let's add something else here, all right? Let's add something else here. For buyers, what do buyers never want to do? They never want to overpay. They also prefer that after they buy, the price goes up. Right? If you're buying, wouldn't you want that to happen? Is the price supposed to go up? Who says so? Lori says so. No, I'm not going to quote you. I know you're a smart person, but I'm not going to quote you. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to quote what Rick said.
Right.
So someone says, I'm going to do both sides of the housing market now. We're at a barbecue, talking to a friend, say, you're in real estate, right? How is the market? It's a very interesting market. Are you thinking about buying or selling? See how that goes? I was thinking about buying. I just didn't know if it was the right time. I don't want to overpay. Well, interest rates are really low, and both nationally and locally, economists have said that the prices are going to go up. So if you buy now, it should be higher later. This guy Schiller, he's like this famous economist for the nation, said it's going to go up 25% by 2018. Then this local guy, Paul Brubaker, said that prices around the island are going to be at $1 million by 2017. I don't know which one is right, but they're both positive. So I would buy now while rates are low so you can take advantage of that. Have you started looking yet? Okay, so how's the market question? What are we trying to do when someone asks, how's the market?
Find out if they're buying or selling.
Find out if they're buying or selling, because are they real? Do they want to do something? Are they making small talk next to the barbecue because they don't know what else to say to you to make conversation? What else are you trying to do?
Create an urgency.
Create an urgency so they will act on it. What else do we want to get out of it? We want an appointment. That's right, we want an appointment. So if this is a real lead, and they're not just asking about the market, we want to get an appointment from it. So it doesn't hurt when someone asks you in some form or other, how's the market? What's going on in real estate? Do you like real estate? Whatever the form is, to find out if it's a lead, answer the question, and if it is a lead, get an appointment so you can convert it. Right? So we have to know this stuff, but we also have to know how to answer that question.
So if I'm a seller and you mentioned that prices are going up, why would I sell now? I'll just wait in 2017, 2018, Wilmer, house would be $1 million by then.
Wow, you said that. You saw that attitude? She should like snap after or something like that. Right? So Jackie's, it's a good point. She's saying, I'm thinking about selling. I'm a seller. Why would I want to sell if prices are going up? I'll wait.
Don't tell them that.
What's your motivation to sell?
Lori says, don't tell them. You got to tell
The
them.
other things, there's lots of buyers out there and blah, blah, blah. So you haven't even mentioned that the prices are going up. You know what I mean? I would-
Okay, well, let's go to the comment back, Margie, then I'll go to Phoebe over here.
It's all relative on price, because if they sell for $1 million, whatever they want to buy is going to be up there too.
Okay, so if they're going to buy or sell, it doesn't matter because you're going to buy and sell in the same market. So you may as well do it now. Well, interest rates are low because you're probably going to still get a mortgage, so that would be the only thing that's different.
That
Phoebe?
was my point as well.
And Phoebe says the same thing. You think alike. Good. Here's the thing about sellers. Sellers usually have to sell in a window of time. Unless they're buying or selling, they have to sell in a window of time because they're leaving the island. So in that smaller window of time, let's say it's 6 months to a year, we do expect the market not to change significantly. However, there's uncertainty going forward. There always is. So if they want to make sure that they want to sell in a market where rates are low, there's a lot of buyers out there, and prices have gone up, you'd want to do that now. If they want to risk it and wait, we can certainly wait for them and then list their property at that time. The point I think Jackie's making, though, we do the right thing for the seller. So you explain the information, tell them what we do know, which is now, tell them what we don't know, which is the future. But we tell them the factors, and then they decide if they're going to sell now or later. Very good point. Rick?
The most important question, I think, is why are you selling? Why do you need to sell it? Why are you selling?
Yeah, for sellers, it would be why are you selling? Why are you thinking about selling? Because you want to know if they want to take out profit, if they want to buy something else, or they're moving off island, and if they have to decide if they're going to rent or sell. And then you would react to it also. Okay. Manoj?
So in that situation, that diagram, so what is happening with the inventory? Is it just being withdrawn?
So your question is, what's happening with the inventory? Is it being withdrawn?
Yeah, because you see active
Because-
listings, active inventory is going up, but nothing is being sold. So does that mean that it's just being withdrawn because the prices are too high?
I think that the active inventory continues to be eaten up at the same rate because of the pent-up demand. So we've known that when we put a listing on the market, we're getting multiple offers, sometimes in double digits. So in that case, all those buyers are still looking for something to purchase. Well, that's like a surplus of buyers waiting for these properties to come on.
Demand.
Eventually that should run out. It would run out faster if interest rates go up. Now, we've heard from Lane earlier today that there's no indication. We believe it's going to go up. We've been saying that for years. There's just no indication of when that's going to happen because of the Fed's confidence in the economy. So, yeah, eventually this has to change. If this continues to going up in if inventory continues to go up like that and the demand can't keep up, then there's going to be an adjustment in the market. Rick?
I've been a low-end listing in Kalama, search a lower price listing, and I've had probably 15 calls in the last 5 days on an investor that want to buy. So there's a big investor pool that want to buy that are still really interested.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. So Rick's saying that the investors are coming out now, especially on that under $150,000, like the property you have on the Waianae Coast. Okay, we're going to switch topics. We have an interview. Each week we're having an interview. Last week we had the panel of military vets that talked about working with the military. And this week we have Maki Ito.